Hey everyone, Ittarra here, bringing you the Soulcalibur VI patch notes for Astaroth. We're going to be going through revenge attacks, his command grabs, distance, and the reversal edge. First, we're starting off with his body splash. Before the patch, as you can see here, it barely does a quarter of his meter. After patch, however, bump that up to over or near half. Now, what you're going to see here is me command grabbing Ittarra at the end of it, so that way you can see how much more meter you get. It's well over half, so that's great. Now we have his command grabs on revenge. As you can clearly tell, not a lot of revenge meter here. Barely any, if at all. It seems like the hit itself is what gives you the revenge, not that. But in post-patch, it has a quarter gain. Both of his command grabs in revenge have quarter gains. Now, pre-patch, you got nothing. Absolutely nothing out of 4/4 A plus G revenge, as you can see here. Legit nothing. The thing that gave you the meter was the hit. In 1.1, you now gain the same amount of meter as 6/6 A plus G. Your body splash is still your main way of getting revenge for meter and everything else because of how much it is. But it's nice to see that they actually made his command grabs have some utilization besides, oh, now you can't break him. Now he actually can get to soul charge faster where he is strongest. Now, after this, we're going to go into his command grabs, which got a small damage buff, honestly. It's only, I believe, oh wait, no, it's his 2-2B, my bad. As you can see here, it does 55 at tip, and when I get close, it's 57. Now it's up to 60 and then 62 respectively. So it got about a 5 to 7 point increase. Not bad. And then his command grabs. His justs did 65, and then his normal ones only did 60. Now, it's 70 to 65. So, the justs actually make a little bit of a difference. And the reason I'm going into Soul Charge here is to show you that even in Soul Charge, Astaroth's command grabs do not do more damage, no matter what anyone tells you. So, that's a little bit of a niche buff, I guess you could say, because his command grabs were already rather strong, but it's nice to see. Now, here's one that's kind of interesting, and not really needed in my opinion. His 2A plus B. It never used to guard crush. Now it does. But the only thing you can really get out of it is his CE or 6B, 2-2K into 2-2B. The damage is not worth it. So, And then his B, 6B. As you can see here with Grow, he's somewhat farther away. On the post patch, it doesn't do much. Now, this is probably his biggest buff. His Reversal Edge A. It went from 59 damage to 72. Now, I'm going to end this off with the combos and the damage scaling that you can get off of Reversal Edge A. So, enjoy this for a little bit. And now for my final thought. Enjoy this match I have in the background that I got from a scrapped recording I had to do. The final thoughts I have on the Astaroth buffs is they're okay, but not what we needed. Now, the reason why I say this is because, yes, the more damage and everything else is perfectly fine, but damage was never the problem with Astaroth. The problem with Astaroth was always his whiffing, and the fact that, as a whole, he's fundamentally broken. As an Astaroth player, you do not have a 12-frame punish to take care of all of these characters, so you cannot punish reliably, or pressure reliably, and they made him a strong reversal edge character, but because of that, they gave him the worst reversal edge in the entire game, being, I believe, 22 or 24? Something ridiculous along those lines, whereas Nightmare now has, I think, either got buffed to a 10 frame or is the fastest reversal edge in the entire game. So it just doesn't make much sense to have Astaroth getting these buffs, but he has no real way to take advantage of it. If I had to put my money on it, or just, what I would like in general, I would not want his frames to change, but I would want his armor. The three major buffs I would want with Astaroth, minus hitbox fixing. I would want his armor to take 2 hits instead of 1, so that way you would have to actually be mindful of the buttons, but you can still low him out of his armor. I would want his CE to actually be an unblockable, so it can't be reversal edged or GI'd. And then the third buff I would want is just for him to have a 12 or 14, a 12 frame Punisher. It doesn't even have to actually link into anything. It doesn't have to do anything like that. All it is just to put you at neutral, so you have to actually respect him. Because Astaroth is a hard read character. That's what he is. He tests if you're literate or not. If you can just mash BB or AA and get away with it for free because you have a 12 to 10 frame punish, or startup or anything of that nature, then you're not really making a read, you're just kind of throwing it out there to hope it works. With Astaroth, you kind of have to read really hard on what your opponent is going to do. I like how he's built, I hate how other people are built. He just needs, I think, those 3 things, really, and he'll be perfectly fine, and you will never need to touch him in any regard ever again. Now, let me know what you guys think if you're an Astaroth player or anything of that nature, and let me know if you believe that these are the proper buffs that you would want or would actually have Astaroth take, so that way he could actually compete with, let's say, Siegfried, Nightmare, and the other high-tier characters, high-esque tier characters. And please, don't get me started on Taki or Ittarra. It's a travesty what they did to them in this game. This is Ittarra signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and enjoy the rest of this match. Take care, everyone, and be safe. Later!
Battle 3. Fight! The goddess of victory smiles upon the strong of spirit.